Boa tarde, pessoal. Testando o som. Aí fala, estamos ligando aqui na Bastter. 5 horas em ponto, 24 de maio, segunda-feira. Good afternoon. Today we're gonna be talking about trips. A trip that I went to Bolivia, in South America. Galera que já estiver acompanhando a gente, puder me confirmar o áudio. For those who are on YouTube, you can't send any messages because the chat is closed, unavailable. If you want to send any messages or questions, you have to come to Bastter.com, okay? Become a subscriber and you're going to be able to access the chat over there to send any messages, okay? Of course, the video is being broadcast on YouTube as well. So I need to do a few things here first. Okay. Let me try something here. I was gonna look for the maps. It's not in order, I guess. Anyway, but that's not a problem. Let me maps. This is a good. I found a nice picture here. Looks like it's not possible. Let me save the picture. Okay. Guys, can you check my audio? Or just a second. Bastter.com. Didn't work out. I hate when it happens. You're gonna save a picture and then you save the whole website. Like this way, but this is a good picture. I'm gonna have to do a print screen here, but if I do it, not gonna be. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to. No, why not? Ridiculous. Why can't I see the picture? Makes no sense. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna give a print screen here. It's gonna be important. The map. Map. Alright. Bastter.com. Languages. Chats. So guys, let me see if I'm gonna be able to. Those are the pictures. They're here as well. Okay, Bastter.com is already here. Ok, awesome. Então, pessoal, hoje a gente vai conversar aqui sobre uma viagem que eu fiz para Bolívia em 2017, eu acho, tá? Então, assim, é muito comum. Eu vou mudar para o inglês agora aqui, tá? Mas é uma apresentação breve para quem ainda não me conhece. Opa. Pessoal, para quem não me conhece, sejam todos bem-vindos a Bastter.com. Eu sou Marcelo Maciel, sou moderador da área Vai Lá e Fala. Estamos aqui para falar sobre línguas, né, treinar nosso inglês. Então, no chat de hoje eu vou estar mostrando uma viagem que eu fiz para a Bolívia e o chat todo será em inglês, tá ok? Então, depois dessa breve apresentação, eu vou estar trocando para o inglês e eu peço que qualquer comentário, qualquer pergunta que vocês queiram fazer no chat, façam em inglês, porque assim todos estarão treinando, não só quem está fazendo a pergunta, como também quem está lendo e vai estar escutando, tá ok? Então, vocês ainda não me confirmaram o áudio, mas eu acho que está tudo ok. Então vamos lá, pessoal. Eu vou começar aqui pelo mapa. I'm gonna switch to English now, okay? So first, I'm gonna show you the map of Bolivia, which is a few chats ago, a few days ago, guys. I made a chat that we were able to. Let's see something here. Okay, why the map's not showing? Let's see now. Yes, now it's appearing. Let me try something here. I can make it bigger. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to make it bigger here, okay? Okay. So guys, usually when there is a very famous tour in Bolivia that it's called the Salar de Uyuni, né? It's the salt desert, okay? Deserto de sal de Uyuni na Bolívia, okay, guys? So usually people go over there when you go to São Pedro do Atacama in Chile, and then you make this tour to Bolivia and then come back to São Pedro do Atacama, okay? Of course, you can go directly to Bolivia and go to Salar de Uyuni, but it's not common to do that, okay? Because Bolivia, in general speaking, is a very poor country. Tourism over there is not very strong, except for the Salar de Uyuni, okay? So but São Pedro do Atacama in Chile is completely different, okay? Over there, it's a desert, of course, but the tourism over there is very strong. So people usually go to São Pedro do Atacama, and then you go to Salar de Uyuni. That's me and my wife we did in 2017. Okay, a few chats ago, a few weeks ago, I talked about the trip to São Pedro do Atacama and all the tours that we made over there. And now I'm gonna be talking about Bolivia. Okay. So guys, this is the map of the tour. Okay, so for example, you see this volcano, the name is Vulcão Licancabur. It's a very famous volcano over there. You can climb this volcano, okay? I think it's a one-day trip. You have to sleep in a base on the bottom of the volcano and then go to the top, like 10 hours to go to the top, and then 4 hours to go back, something like that. I didn't do that. Maybe next time that I go to São Pedro do Atacama, I can try to do something like that, but at this time I wasn't able to do it. So this is the map, and then you are in Chile, and then you are gonna go to Bolivia. Okay, guys, so you enter in Bolivia here, and you usually do this this tour where you're gonna meet all those lakes here, okay? And then coming up, usually you spend like 1 day and a half on those lakes, okay? Just until you get to the Salar de Uyuni, to the desert salt. When you get to the desert salt, it's gonna be on the second day, okay? And it's gonna be night. You're gonna get there night. You're just gonna have dinner, and actually, the desert of salt you're gonna meet on the following morning. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you the pictures. I'm just telling you here about the map. Okay, when you get to Salar de Uyuni, you're gonna sleep in a hotel that it's made of salt as well. I'm gonna show you some pictures. It's very interesting. And then there are some landmarks that you're gonna see over there. Already in Uni, you have this cemetery train, okay, where people used to make the transportation of coal, silver, and very precious stones, in general speaking, okay. Bolivia is a country that has many silver. We actually don't know why it's a very poor country, because you have some value on the natural resources of the country. But anyway, something many wars, I guess, dictatorships, anyway, never made possible the country to rise economically speaking. Okay, but you're gonna have like many places that have some better restaurants and better houses, because it's a place where you have a lot of silver extraction. Okay, anyway, this is like the map of the tour. And when you get to Salar de Uyuni, usually you go back to São Pedro do Atacama. Okay, so you sleep, you come back, and on the last day you're gonna sleep here on the same house of the that you slept on the first day. Okay, and then you come back to São Pedro do Atacama. All right, so this was just a map. All right, let me change here and get some other pictures, and we are gonna get started. Okay, I'm not sure if the pictures are gonna be on the right order, but that's not a problem. Actually, it will be. It probably will be. So let's get started. So guys, of course, let me actually, okay. Okay, this is good, I guess. All right, those are the pictures. This is me and my wife. So guys, it's a desert, okay? So Bolivia, it's gonna be something around 5,000, the level 5,000 meters above the sea level, okay? So during the day, it's very hot. It's very hot, and because of the sun, actually, the sun it's right there. You gotta protect yourself, okay? A lot of dust, of course. You are in the middle of the desert, okay? But the view, it's unique, guys. It's very beautiful. You're not gonna find in any place else, okay? Because I do believe each desert they are very different, and we are gonna show you some pictures that you're gonna have a lot of green here, so it's very interesting. So this is one of the pictures, okay? Moving on, this is the rock of the camel, because it looks like a camel, okay? Moving on, you have another rock. Here it's able to climb on the rock, that's why I'm taking the picture. And the car, it's right on the bottom, over there on the ground, okay? This is a Land Rover by Toyota, okay? It's able for 7 people on the car, so you have the driver, which is your tour guide, okay? Our tour guide, he was very good. He was from Bolivia, okay? He wouldn't speak English, he would speak only Spanish, okay? And usually you have a group of 6 people, okay? So in my group, I have me and my wife, okay, Brazilians. We have 2 Italian guys, they were friends, okay? One was a writer, and they were in Bolivia, because in Bolivia was a few days later was have like an event about the death of the Argentinian guy from Cuba, I forgot his name, Che Guevara, okay? So Che Guevara, he was killed in Bolivia, right, guys? He was from Argentina, but he was very famous because of the Cuban movement, revolutionary movement in Cuba, but he was killed in Bolivia. So, like 5 days front of our tour, they are gonna have an event in Bolivia about Che Guevara. So this writer, this Italian writer, he was very fond of Che Guevara. He was going to this tour, so to this event. So he and his friend, they managed to get the tour and to go there. He used the transportation to get to know the desert and also to get on his final destiny. Okay, so one of the guys would speak a little English. One of these Italian guys wasn't very good, but you could communicate a little bit. But they would speak Spanish very well. I wouldn't say that they know how to speak Spanish, but they would understand. They could understand Spanish perfectly. No problem about that. And the other couple actually were two girls. They were friends, and one was from Finland, and the other one was from Austria. Okay, they were traveling all over the world, also in Brazil as well, and they were over there. Okay, so we were 6 people: two for Brazil, me and my wife; two from Italy, and one from Finland. She was a Finnish girl, and one from Austria. Okay, and of course, both of these girls would speak English perfectly. So we had no problems communicating with each other. Okay, until this day, I have contact with the Finnish girl. Okay, she become kind of a friend. Sometimes I talk to her. And when I went to Russia in the World Cup of 2018, my plane, my flight made a stopover in Finland, okay, in Helsinki. So I got a contact with her, so she would show us the place around. So it was pretty cool. 2018, I met with her before I go to Russia to the World Cup. Okay, so coming back to the pictures. So moving on the pictures. Later on, you see, guys, that you have a lot of green. Okay. Sometimes you think that you are not gonna find this kind of nature, right? But it's pretty awesome because here it wasn't very hot because it's windy and it was a nice weather at this time. Of course, when you are inside the car, it is very hot. So, but anyway, so this animal is called llama, right, guys? I don't know the name in English, but it's very famous over there on this region, Andes, right? Not only in Bolivia but in Chile as well. Okay. Moving on, you see, you have a lot of them over there. Okay. They look a little bit like a camel. I don't know, but anyway, they are very famous over there. So this is one of the beers that we met over there. It's called Chama. I think this one was made by Cactus. Okay, so we were in a grocery store over there. So you see, cerveja especial. The name is Chama. Com hoja de coca. No, this one is made by Coca. Okay, so this beer is made by the plant that makes the cocaine, right, guys? So they were all okay. I wouldn't say that any of the beers that I had over there was disgusting. No, they were fine. No problems over there. It's funny because since it's very cold during the night, there are some grocery stores that sells the beer that doesn't put the beer in the cooler, in the refrigerator. Sometimes you drink like on the room temperature. So this one made of cactus. Okay, me and my wife, of course, we tasted all the beers. Maybe the cactus was the one that I enjoyed the most, I guess. I'm not sure. This is a red one, right? So this is the bar that would sell those beers. Okay, it was okay. They had orange fruit, orange juice as well, and I think they have French fries. I think it was the only like snack they would have, natural snack, we could put it this way, was French fries, I guess. But of course, it's not something very clean, so uh, drink the beer, okay, but to have a snack over there, you gotta face it, right, guys? Anyway, moving on, we arrived to the hotel of Salt, but guys, this is not the hotel that we stayed the night. Okay, this is not the hotel that we sleep on. Okay, this was the first hotel of made of salt on the region, but today it's just a museum. Okay, doesn't work as a hotel. You can see the rooms. You have the rooms over there. You have the restaurant, like the lobby, the dining tables. But today it's like a museum. Okay, so it's nice to go over there. In major speaking, guys, this trip you have a problem with the bathroom. Okay, the bathrooms, they were just terrible because you didn't have any hygiene. People, they don't clean up the bathroom over there. Okay, so for example, the bathroom of this museum, everything was there. It was like a chemical bathroom. Then when you go to a concert here in Brazil, it's just very difficult to go to the bathroom over there. So maybe this is the worst part of the trip. Okay, moving on. You see, this is the like the bar of the what used to be the restaurant. Okay, today it's just a museum. Okay, so this beer was a little bit more famous, was called Potosina. Okay, so the desert of salt, Salar de Uyuni is a city that stays in the region of Potosi. Okay, it's like a state over there. Moving on, this is another beer, Chutilos, that I drink. We were already in a market when I bought this beer. Okay, like I said, I try to get all of them. So you see the landscape, right, guys? The site, it's very beautiful. It looks like a portrait, right? Usually the photos on the desert, they are like this. This is the Black Lake. Okay, what in Spanish they would call Laguna Negra. It's very nice, not the lake itself, but the walk that you need to go over there. You walk in the middle of the rocks, that it's different until you get to see the lake. So it's very interesting. You see many types of animals, many types of birds. You can see rabbits over there. So it's nice. It's a good tour. This is the tour guide over there. So this is the Salar Uyuni. Okay, it's the salt, like the main event of the tour. It is to wake up very early, around 4-5 a.m. It's very cold, very cold, very cold, very cold. Usually, if you are a very cold person, like you feel a lot of cold, you're not gonna be able to sleep well because you don't have a heat in your room. You only have the blankets to cover you, so it is just very cold. Okay, the 3 nights that we had over there, I didn't sleep very well. I have like a sinusitis problem, so my nose is always sneezing. So it's 3 terrible nights. But anyway, so this is the desert of salt. Okay, guys, so you are stepping on salt. Okay, this is to see the sunrise. It's something around 5 a.m. So it's pretty difficult to get up in the morning. Very cold. Moving on, this is a place where you stop over there, and here this is a place, guys, that since you have like a desert, you don't have anything in front of you. You have those perspective shots, so it's very famous to take a lot of nice shots over here. So, for example, you take many types of shots Okay, this is uh, a sign of the city that we were in. So you see Potosi. It's the department, like the region, like the state. Okay. So this is the type of pictures that we are talking about in perspective. Okay. This is one very nice. Looks like I'm a very small guy, and my wife is stamping on me. This is another one. We have many good pictures like this. Okay. So guys, this is the hotel that we slept on. Okay, it's made of salt. Okay, everything's made of salt. The bed is made of salt. Okay, so you see, you only have the mattress, like you only have the bed. You don't have anything else. Okay, it's very cold. You don't have, in general speaking, you don't have a pleasant evening over there. Okay, this is the the group that was with me. Just a second, guys. Before we come back, we have some comments. Let me go back to the comments and I'll talk about this picture, okay? So, Rod SP is saying you can do a loop starting and finishing in Salta or São Pedro do Atacama. North part of Argentina is amazing. Yes, exactly. There are some people that starts in Bolivia and go to São Pedro do Atacama. There are some people who starts in Bolivia and actually do the loop and go back to Bolivia and go to someplace else, right? And but most of the people start in São Pedro do Atacama, do the loop to Salar de Uyuni and come back to São Pedro do Atacama. Most of them do that. And Francis Investidor is asking how was the weather there. So freezing, okay? During the night and on the morning, it's very cold, very cold, very cold, okay? Because it's very high. It's like 5,000 meters, right? So it's very cold. And so you have something like minus 10 degrees, okay? It is very cold. But during the day, okay, around 11 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're gonna have something like 40 degrees, okay? So the sun is very hot. Of course, you get all your clothes, okay? You stay just with a shirt, but in the night you have to put all your clothes back on, okay? Desert, it is like that, right? Anyway, so going back to this picture, guys, like I was saying, the first girl here is my wife, okay? The second guy here is the Italian writer who was a fan of Che Guevara, okay? The third girl here is the Austrian girl, okay? Was the friend with the Finnish. This girl in the blue jacket. They were friends. They were traveling all over the world, okay? This guy that is jumping a little higher, it's the other Italian guy. And of course, the girl on the blue jacket is the Finnish girl. And the last one is me, okay? So this is a sign that has in the region, very famous one, Dakar, Bolivia. This is a picture with me and my wife in perspective. Guys, this is a place where I just showed this picture because my wife has this tattoo that it shows the whole world on her shoulder. Like we like to travel a lot. She made this tattoo. Guys, this water, it's like a pool, not like a swimming pool, but it's a place where you can. It's a thermal water, so this water is very hot, something around 40 degrees. Okay, so because underneath the surface, okay, it's like the volcanoes, so the water, it's very hot. Okay, so it's a place where you can stay a little bit to chill a little bit. Okay, and then of course when you get out, it's freezing cold because it's in the morning. This is something around maybe 9 a.m., 10 a.m., I guess. And so it's still cold. And when you get out of the hot water, it's going to be very cold, right, guys? So moving on, this is the car that I told you about, guys. So it's a Land Rover by Toyota, okay? It's able to have 7 people. So you have the driver, you have one person on the passenger seat, okay? You have 3 people in the middle, and on the back you have 2 people, okay? So me and my wife, we stayed in the back. It's crowded, but it was okay because it was just me and my wife. We could have a little bit of more intimacy and space, no problem. On the top, it's your bag, okay? So everything's on the top, and water as well. So usually you can't open during the day what's on the top, okay? So everything you're gonna need during the day is it's gonna have to be inside the car, because you're only gonna open the luggage compartment on the top in the night on the hotel, okay? So moving on, here is a picture of the first day, okay, guys? This is the Red Lake, okay? Laguna, I don't know how is vermelho in Spanish, but anyway. So let me check here on Google Translator. Not English. Let me look for Spanish. Just a second. So Rojo. Yes, I forgot. It's Rojo. So this is the, in Spanish, Laguna Roja. It's the Red Lake. It's the one that I enjoy the most. It's very beautiful, and you have the flamingos over there. So it's pretty nice. And moving on. This is the last picture, actually. Let's see if there's something else. Yes, when you get on the last day. Yes, on the last day, guys, before you go back to São Pedro do Atacama, you have time to, let me close here just a second. Yes, on the last day, before you go back to São Pedro do Atacama, you have a few hours to stay in the city. Okay, I don't know the name of the city, probably Uni, but it's actually a city with a center. Okay, it's a very poor city. It's a very poor village, right, guys? For example, usually all the houses, they don't have painting, they don't have any kind of decoration, okay? Everything's only on the brick, okay? So it is a very poor country. So we went to a restaurant over there. So you have 2 very famous beers over there, okay, from Bolivia. One is this Pachena, okay? You can see the price. It was something around 7 bolivares, which is not bolivares. The name of the bolivares is in Venezuela. The name of the currency over there, I think it's pesos bolivianos. So 7 pesos bolivianos at the time was something around $1, I guess. 1 peso boliviano, $1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but it was that Pachena, very famous. And then you have Huari, okay? So let's see if we can. Made in Huari. Yes, and the other one, Pachena. It's because I'm not sure. I don't want to say. No, it's from Bolivia as well. Because you can find some Argentinian beers over there very easily too, okay? So those are the other. This Pachena, I think it's the most famous. It's the most famous beer over there. Okay, that's the picture that I had to show you guys. Let's see if there's any more comments. So guys, that's what I wanted to show you, this trip to Bolivia, okay? I enjoyed it very much. But of course, you don't have any luxury at all. It's impossible to have any comfort, any luxury, okay? Because everything, especially to take a bath, and the bathroom. It's very, very difficult. Okay. So any place you would go, a restaurant or the hotel, for example, you don't have like a toilet. Okay, everything's just over there, so the smell is just unbearable. So it's very difficult. But of course, to go one time, I do think it's something that it's worth it because you're not gonna have this kind of trip anywhere else in the world. Okay, Sala de Uyuni, it's unique, right? The landmarks, the landscape as well, they are unique, and so, but it's a trip to go one time. Okay, and then go back to Sopero.com. Over there, you have a lot more of structure, better food. Anyway, but it's very interesting to get to know it. Okay. So let's see if there's any questions. So guys, that was it. Thank you very much for your participation and collaboration. And I see you actually next Monday. I won't be here, okay? I'm gonna travel on vacation. So next Monday we are not gonna have the chat, okay? And so I'll see you next 30 May 31st. I'm not gonna be here. So I